Obesity problem is getting more serious over the past decades, especially in developed countries like USA and European countries. We can see that this highly affected PepsiCo performance for the past few years. PepsiCo is one of the biggest world soft drink supplier, and according to the graph, we can see that its revenues largely came from Americans and European countries. Thus we can expect that the company will be affected by a rise in awareness of obesity problem and an increase in popularity of healthier lifestyle. A serious obesity problem has made the government conduct new regulation called soda tax, which is an extra charge on soda and carbonated drink supplier. This regulation has been used in many countries such as Mexico, Vietnam and Russia. As a consequence, after the government imposed soda tax on soft drink product, PepsiCo revenues in Mexico fell, according to an increase in price of junk food and soft drink products by approximately 8%. These health issues challenge PepsiCo to improve their products and change their customers' attitudes towards its products. Firstly, this is because from the research, fast food and soft drinks are blamed for rising obesity level. Therefore, PepsiCo aims current activities is to cut approximately 20% calories in their products by 2025 and find alternative ingredients to replace sugar. One of the biggest rival of PepsiCo is the soda giant Coca-Cola. Some of the smaller and newer companies which are doing well in offering low-calories products are Zevia, Kevina and Bot. Let's start with Coca-Cola. Revenue of Coca-Cola is declining year by year. Coke sales declined in the first, second and fourth quarters of 2014. However, organic revenues grew 3% and organic operating profits rose 6% in 2014 and RTD's tea volumes rose 4% globally in Q2 and by 6% in North America and could continue to rise this quarter. As consumers look to shift away from sugar and calorie-fueled beverages, RTD has become one of the fastest-growing beverages. Coca-Cola invested £15 million in reformulating some of our best-known drinks in order to reduce the calorie and sugar content. Between 2012-14 reported $10.7 billion in first-quarter revenue, up about 1% from the same period last year. We can see that from Quid, Coca-Cola is focusing a lot on stevia, which is calorie-free plant. Coca-Cola is experimenting with stevia as there are a lot of limitations such as bitter aftertaste and cost, which Laura will discuss with you guys later. Coca-Cola is working with Pure Circle Limited developing new stevia variant with better taste profiles. The first cola version is Coca-Cola Life, was launched in the summer last year. It is now available nationally. Coca-Cola Life is 60 calories per 8-ounce bottle. It has 35% fewer calories than other colas and the proportion is smaller than original 12-ounce bottle. Besides, Coca-Cola also focused more on healthier lines as they realized a change in consumers' preference. They bought Zico, Vitamin Waters, Honest Tea. We can see that from the sentiment search on Quid, there are a lot of positive sentiment which boosted the sales, causing the first quarter revenue up in 2015. While in Pepsi, our drink business has a slow activity and the sales were flat. PepsiCo launched Pepsi True in October 2014, but it is only available on Amazon. Another key player, Dr. Pepper Snapple, is currently testing 3 naturally sweetened versions of Dr. Pepper, 7-Up, and Canada Dry, with stevia and sugar, in 3 markets. Dr. Pepper has also invested $15 million in a minority stake in AI Brands, which is standing out in producing healthy carbonated soft drinks. Other than these soda giants, one of the standing out small makers, Zevia, is key to look at. Zevia is a fast-growing independent brand. It is a small maker of naturally sweetened soda. It had formulated stevia into their sodas way before Coca-Cola and PepsiCo. The brand started selling it a few years ago and is among the 5 best-selling soft drink brands on Amazon.com. In the first half of 2014, U.S. sales of diet carbonated soft drinks fell 7.5%. In contrast, Zevia saw sales rise 67% in the 3 months ending on May 18th compared to the previous year. Zevia is rolling out a new sweetener system called Sweet Smart that includes 3 natural ingredients: 15% of monk fruit extract, 82% the purest form of stevia, and 3% erythritol. Other than stevia, monk fruit extract is another natural ingredient that may create a new trend. The issue of obesity has made the company like Pepsi to seek out new ingredient which is healthier. In 2010, Pepsi entered into a $30 million, 4-year deal with Cenomix, agreeing to provide an additional $32 million in research and development payments. Cenomix is developing an ingredient known as S617, which works by binding to the receptor cells in taste buds to trigger the sensation of sweetness that people receive when they taste sugar. This would allow beverage makers to reduce sugar by up to 50% without losing any sweetness. Moreover, Pepsi used stevia as a natural sweetener instead of sugar. Stevia has been used for hundreds of years as a sweetener. It contains over 100 vital nutrients, has no calories, no carbohydrates, and a 0 glycemic index, making it great for diabetics. Stevia leaves are reported to be 10-15 times sweeter than table sugar, but the refined extract is 200-300 times sweeter than sugar. There was a rise in demand, 35 million tons in 2008 to 926 million tons in 2013. In 2013, the soft drink industry consumed close to 700 tons of stevia-based ingredients, versus 12,300 tons of aspartame, or 8,700 tons of isosulfame K. It is predicted that the demand of stevia will be of 7,150 tons by 2017, equivalent to $578 million. There are two new ways of producing sweetener from stevia: fermentation, used by companies such as Cargill, Evolva Holding SA, DSM, Stevia First in Blue, California. Fermentation is thought to be a game changer in terms of price, versatility, and organoleptic quality. Fermentative stevia is exactly the same product as stevia extract and is made from the leaves of the stevia plant. The only difference between the processes is that during fermentation, a yeast that produces stevia glycosides is used, comparable to yeast producing alcohol. Another way of producing stevia sweetener is by enzyme treatment to eliminate the bitter aftertaste, so no flavorings or masking agents are needed. This technology is used by Healthco and is the only organic and enzyme-treated stevia extract in the U.S. In the past years, the global volume consumption of stevia shot up from 35 million tons in 2008 to 926 million tons in 2013, a 26-fold increase. It is believed that the demand for stevia is very likely to outgrow supply. However, different production methods of stevia are likely to fulfill a market need. For example, fermentation could be able to ensure efficiency and commercial feasibility. The limitations of using stevia is that it often leaves the metallic aftertaste. In order to tackle this problem, scientists have working with stevia genes that generate the best tasting molecule using a baker yeast. Moreover, scientists have found that a combination of stevia and monk fruit will create sugar mouth taste and reduce the bitter aftertaste. Pure form monk fruit is 300 times sweeter than sugar. After the process of extracting the sweetness, it is then 170 times sweeter than sugar, and it contains 0 calories. Moreover, it is beneficial to the consumer, as it is non-glycemic and rich in antioxidant with anti-inflammatory benefits. Monk fruit has already been used in many products and in many countries. For example, the US and Japan has been using monk fruit to sweeten foods and beverages. Moreover, Chinese people has been using monk fruit for more than thousands of years to treat obesity and diabetes. In addition, the researchers have shown that monk fruit may offer anti-cancer and anti-diabetic benefits. It also been proved that the combination of monk fruit and stevia provides the same mouthfeel with sugar. There are several companies that provide monk fruit extract, which included GLG Life Techs and American Beverage Association. GLG Life Techs differentiate their company to other producers in three ways. Firstly, it gained competitive advantages by establishing agriculture in China. Secondly, it's advanced in extracting technology. Lastly, GLG is now working with international customers and expected. However, there is a limitation to the uses of monk fruit. Firstly, it can only be grown in southern China and northern Thailand, hence there is only a small market of monk fruit comparing to the high demand of its benefits. Secondly, monk fruit extract has not been approved for use by the FDA for very long. It only received raw status for use as a sweetener in 2009, so it does not have a long track record of use in America as a sweetener, and rigorous toxicity testing in humans has not been done. In conclusion, monk fruit is very suitable substitution to sugar and monk fruit extract and be used in not only beverage but also other products, like chocolate and snack. Moreover, it not only help prevent and reduce obesity but also give benefits to consumers as well.